Hi, this is Austin with Remax here again. So for this video, we're going to talk about a few different misconceptions in real estate. This video might be slightly longer just because we want to cover a variety of different topics. So topic number one is that all realtors are salespeople. That's not necessarily true. When a buyer comes in, what our responsibility is to them is to help them find a property, go through the inspection with them, help them construct an offer, help them go through the appraisal type of requirements and repairs, and finally go to closing. From this side of things, there's a variety of different things that a realtor can put in a contract. For example, one of them could be that the buyer is going to contribute to the contribute to the realtor's commission for the buying side. Personally, I never do that in my contract. That's not something that's common practice here, but if you go into a bigger city like Sioux Falls or Minneapolis or something like that, you might actually be required to put down a deposit plus say that you're going to compensate the broker. But here in town, pretty much everything comes in relationship to what the seller is going to give away. So for example, if the total commission on a house is 6%, you're going to divide that in half. So 3% goes to the listing agent, 3% goes to the buyer's agent. So you're going to look at a $100,000 house and say, well, each side is going to get $3,000. Oh my gosh, I need to get into real estate today. I need to get my license and I need to get moving because there's a lot of money to be made. That's not the truth of the matter. From there, you have a commission split with every brokerage that you're through. Every brokerage does it differently. Some of them have a cap where you pay in a certain dollar amount, and after that certain dollar amount is met, you get a higher percentage of the commission. A lot of them here in town are 60-40 right off the bat, so you pay 40% into your broker every time you do a transaction, and that's for his help and assistance on any problems that you have. So it's kind of a fee for being a member of the brokerage. There's also some offices that will charge you a transaction fee. There are some offices that will also charge a fee for monthly dues. That happens in some of the bigger offices that are there. There's also a variety of different things that they can do to you as a real estate agent. But the other big part is your marketing expense and your marketing cost. So I had Zillow call me the other day, and for them to show up, or for me to show up on, I think it was like 50 or 60% of the Zillow listings, they were asking for $750 a month for roughly about, I think it was like 10 to 15 names and phone numbers they were going to send. And out of those 10 to 20 names and phone numbers, only about 3% of them will actually convert into clients that you're actually going to talk to. So they send you 100 leads, you might get 3 clients, and one of them might actually end up buying a house through you. So you need to look at your return on investment for everything. So from the buyer side of things, there is no charge to you when you work with me here at Remax. In fact, if you want to cut me out of the deal as far as a for sale by owner is concerned, you can do that, but I'm confident that our knowledge and expertise here is going to make you want to change your mind and actually continue to use us as a real estate agent. So it's just like every other business that there's overhead expenses. We're considered to be independent contractors. So when you're an independent contractor, you do not get insurance, and you also have to pay in at the end of the year for taxes, somewhere between about 25 to 40% of what you make. So there is a lot of overhead costs that comes into real estate, and your average real estate agent does about $52,000 per year, which isn't terrible, but then you have to subtract all of your overhead expenses. The last statistic I saw said that your average real estate agent in their first year makes about $20,000 gross, and then you have to subtract off any of your marketing expenses from there. So it's not a get rich quick scheme. There is no fee to you guys. So if you have any questions, give me a call at 605-228-4087. Thanks for your time and have a good day.